Okay, I feel called to do a tarot reading for somebody, and I feel like this somebody is struggling with hopelessness and fear and despair. So Holy Spirit told me to get my butt up and do this, and pretty much warned me that I need to be obedient. So here we go. I asked for a bit of grace here because I'm new to this, but I'm new to this in that I am literally doing this new, like it's a new talent I've been told I have, but I'm not new to this in that I don't understand what I'm doing. Like it's, like I said, it's a talent that I've been told I have. So yeah, we have the lovers upside down. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards and then I'll see what your story is telling me. Let's see. Let's see. I got Temperance upside down. The irony is, as new to this as I am, I'm actually quite confident in what I'm doing. Which is funny because I feel like so much of this has been taboo to the church, the religion, when the more exposed I am to this, the more confident I am that God is leading in this. And for instance, you got the high priestess upright, and in her hand is a scroll of the Torah. I bet you didn't know that. Or maybe you did know that. I didn't know that. Alright, let's see. I feel like I need 4 more. So let me get your 4 more. And I'll tell you what God has been trying to tell you that he had to get me out of my bed to do. That's 1. And like I said, I'm new to this, so this is not going to be a fast reading. And I have to actually read what the cards mean because I don't know right off the dome. Actually, maybe that is it. I'm feeling like that's it. Alright. So, let me tell you what I got. So, we have the High Priestess upright. We have the Hangman. I've never gotten this yet, so I don't know like the literal meaning. Though I know the literal meaning doesn't exactly tell you what it is. We got Knight of Pentacles upright. We got the 9. We got this guy. Or this girl, which I know because I just got this, that this is a warning. So I can tell you this right off the bat. I got this guy. Like I said, I'm new. Bear with me. And the other 3 I showed you before. We got the Empress upside down. And we got the Lovers upside down. And we got Temperance. I'm going to look up what Temperance means. And I will let you know how this is fitting in. Actually, I'm going to start with the High Priestess. Like, it's the knowledge of enlightenment and overcoming difficulties. So, and it's upright, so it's like divination, wisdom, experience, insight, counseling. For me, this feels like God saying, pay attention. You asked for a sign, you asked for information. This is it. This video is it. So, open your ears up. This isn't an accident. This is for you, right? So we're looking for Temperance, and I'm just using the little book that came with it. We're looking for Temperance. Okay. So Temperance is balance, equilibrium, a chance to develop with greater life experiences, and it is upside down, and I feel like it's saying this an imbalance, a disruption, anxiety, frustration. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I feel like whoever you are super sad and depressed and hopeless. Really, that's the feel I was getting before we even started this video. Hopeless and deep despair. And I feel like with the Lovers upside down, that's like your disconnection from God. Like something's come in between the two of you that you feel like he's not there, he's not hearing you. And I feel like that connects with the Empress upside down as well. It's like your divine wisdom, your knowledge, like the connection you have with God is disrupted. It's not flowing the way it's supposed to. Maybe you are like, I don't hear you, I don't see you, I can't see the signs. Like, I'm asking for a sign, I'm asking for input, and I'm not getting it. Like, that's what I'm feeling like the Empress is saying. I'm just clarifying by looking for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for it because I'm pretty sure that's what it's saying. But what we're gonna look for is this guy battling with the wands and seeing how that relates to what's going on with you. And feel free to think while I'm looking. Yeah, so it's like, you're right, hold your ground. Any lack of integrity will be your downfall. So I think the fact that you decided to come on YouTube to find this video, or wherever you're finding this video, I feel like Holy Spirit's saying with this card, yeah, again, this is for you. Like, you're on the right path to be looking for me this way. So pay attention, keep your ears and eyes open. I'm speaking to you. Like, you asked for a sign, you asked for my voice. Guess what? This is one way that I'm speaking. Like, this is the box I'm breaking out of, and how you think I will come to you. And I think with the warning, it's like, I feel like it's a warning of, you're in a dark place and you've closed yourself off from me. It's like, that's probably why you don't hear me. That's, knowing what I know, that's probably why you don't hear him. Like, you've limited the way that you expected him to speak. Maybe it's the Bible. Maybe you are only expecting to open up the book and see something that relates to you. And it's important and it's necessary. And you will not hear me say, don't read the Bible. Never. But what you need to understand, it's a blueprint that we expand from. So we bring everything back to understand it, and we also use it as a blueprint to move forward. Like someone said, the Bible doesn't have anything about cell phones, but does that make cell phones evil? Does that mean you don't use cell phones? And I think God's saying that you've been putting him in a box with how he could speak to you. And because you've been putting him in a box and he doesn't want to be in that box, and you can't hear him now, that he's saying, get out of that box and you're on the right path and looking for me in this way. Take that desperation, use that fuel to look for me in ways where where you think you might not find me, but you feel like you could at the same time. And he's gonna be found. Like this is one of the ways. Like, it in your spirit when it's right. And then when you've found him, you can cross-reference with the Bible. Like, you can go back and say, confirm now that was you. And so we got the Knight of Pentacles. And I've gotten this before. When I see this, I feel like it's news and information being brought to you, which again comes on the heels of, you feel like you need to hear him in a different way, but you don't know which way to hear him. And so he brought you this video. Make decisive actions so you can have a concrete result on hearing his word. And the last one, the Hangman. Let's see. Lishi. I never got this one before either. So let's wrap it up with this new card for the both of us. I guess whoever you are just as new to this as me. So the Hangman is known for sacrificing when we realize we must accept a short-term difficulty for a long-term gain. The Hangman is the archetype the 12th archetype of the Fool, which the Fool represents humanity as a whole, you know, somebody who's new to life as in general and just trying to figure it all out. And it is upright, so it's making sacrifices and change in perspective and then having patience. So perfect. It's like exactly what I was saying. Like that box that you've been expecting to hear him from, he's saying, take me out of it because I'm infinite and I can speak in a multitude of ways. And I just wanted to say, like, again, you'll never catch me condemning the Bible. To this day, I am still reading my Bible. But I think what Jesus wants you to be aware of is that the times where they wrote the Bible, they didn't have the Bible, you know? And in the Second Testament, where they had the Torah, they didn't have the Second Testament. And Jesus says he is doing a new thing. So I like to put that in understanding of the time we're living in is going to be the Third Testament. And you're not going to have a frame of reference for what you're doing now for now. You're living it. It'll only be apparent what's going on in the retrospect. So you're okay with trusting more than one source to hear God's voice because God made every source. That's it. I hope that makes you feel better.